I'm a PhD candidate in the government department here at Harvard, and this year I've been a predoctoral fellow at the Ash Center. And I ended up here because I have a couple of friends who had the Ash Center Fellowship in past years, and I heard from them that it was an excellent opportunity to kind of develop your scholarship, especially in the year after you finish data collection, when you just need some time away from teaching and other responsibilities to really focus on getting your research right and writing up. So I found out through them and applied, and here I am. Democratic theory, sort of conventional democratic theory literature suggests that civil society organizations like NGOs should mobilize citizen demand for state performance, to sort of help citizens articulate their demands on the state and hold the state accountable to deliver quality services and quality governance. I'm looking at a kind of new type of NGO which has become more and more prominent in the international stage in the last 2 decades, which is an NGO that's directed more toward service provision than toward advocacy or watchdog work. And my dissertation asks, how does this new type of NGO fit into this old theory we have about NGOs and civil society as a watchdog to the state, given that these NGOs are doing totally new type of activity? So I'm kind of updating the theory that we have about how civil society helps close the loop of democratic accountability between citizens and the state. I really hope that my work will reach a couple of different groups. So I'm sort of straddling a few different subfields. I'd like to speak to a policy audience, so to be able to make my work relevant to both practitioners like NGO folks who are working on the ground to improve the world, and policymakers within government who are making the rules. I also hope to speak to a more academic audience who are interested in developing theory about how the state works and how democracy functions on the ground in the 21st century. And I'm also interested in my work being relevant to students who are trying to understand the world, both at the undergraduate and the graduate level.